Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. Are you ready?
Just bring it!
Woo!
And that's the bottom line. And that's the bottom line.
Woo!
Just bring it!
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back! And I'm here with my co-host, number one.
Hey man, I'm a one-time internet champion, and since the last time we've been seen, I've added some more titles underneath my belt.
Yes, sir, we're going to talk about that. And my other co-host,
I thought after all this time we were gone, you would have came with a new song by now. Remix, pay somebody, I don't know, Quest. But after all this time, I'll figure that you'll have something new.
well, speaking of new, I'm glad you got something new. I see you got a new attire there, you know, a little red robe, you know, little dragons on it. Okay, I feel you a little bit, you know.
Oh, he's showing it off. He's wearing.
We come to work prepared.
He's wearing from the Nethervoid Spring Collection.
Guys, listen, we've been gone a while. We're back now, so listen. I missed you guys. I really did miss you guys. I even missed your grumpy ass. Believe it or not.
I miss Sheila. I want to say thank you, Sheila, for stopping by here at the Asylum, holding it down in the booth. I want to say it's good to see you. It's been a while.
And Sheila,
You know, I wasn't gonna touch that one, but you know, that's on you guys. Cam, what you been up to?
Hey man, we've been up to a lot. You know, it's been a long off season from the Asylum. A lot has changed. A lot has gone for better and for worse, but we still here and we still trucking. You know, I'm a 2-time tag team champion now.
Don't spoil it yet. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that a little bit later.
Oh,
SEPHIROTH, what have you been up to?
Sephiroth have his eyes on one thing, but I guess we'll get into that a little later as well. But other than that, you know, I hate to admit it, guys, but I missed the Asylum as well. I got that out. That was hard to say, but it's the truth.
Hey, guys, it's been great. But, listen, while I've been gone, like, I've had a couple of things change, too. We're going to talk about that a little bit later.
Did your shoe size grow?
Actually, it shrunk, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, because you just kicked the hell out of that cord out of that screen now.
Oh, my gosh. You know,
No, you kicked out of that screen. It's all right. Keep going, sir. You got to go down and look
I
at the
mean,
split
you know,
and
hey,
everything.
we've been back, so we got technical difficulties going on, but yeah, I don't know what happened, but anyway, we're going to get back to that a little bit later. Or should we get to that now? We should get to that, huh?
Well, we can do whatever you want.
We should get to
your
that
show.
because it's a great, you know, it's a great problem. We don't want to make sure everything is good and all right here. But what we're going to talk about, well, first off, is that let's talk about last month. You know, we've been gone for a while. Last month, I know you're going to love this, Sephiroth. I had my return match, and it felt great.
I bet it did. You clapping for him? Or are you sarcastically clapping?
No, I'm clapping for him. Quest has came a long way. You know, Sephiroth for months have been trying to light a fire under his ass to get him from behind that desk. And he finally done it, so I'm clapping out of gratitude, appreciation that he finally did it, that he finally going to get his ass whooped by SEPHIROTH. It's been a long time waiting, but guys, don't get it twisted. It's out of sportsmanship. We've been going at it for a long time. It's no disrespect. It's just like we like to one up each other, and so for that, I'm glad you're back in the ring, Quest, so we can take it and run it back like we used to do.
Well, I you know what? I appreciate that coming from you. Believe that or not. I don't believe it, but anyway, yeah, I appreciate that coming from you. But it was a moment that I've been waiting for a while, and apparently a lot of the fans were waiting for, because I did not realize a lot of them didn't know what was going on until it was happening. It's like the reaction. I miss all that. I really do. And for me to think about retirement, I don't know what I was thinking about. Who would want to retire from this? Who would want to? I don't want to retire.
Hey, man, on some crazy stuff.
I know Vindicator needs to retire.
Hey, that's true. But
wanting to and needing to, two different subjects. But yeah,
on some real stuff, you had that place jumping. You had the Monroe Guard Armory jumping. I have never, ever, ever heard it get almost deafening in there until that moment. It's different.
That was because of you. Don't get the game twisted. I mean, Commissioner over here, he done his thing, but just know that place was jumping because there was the most entertaining, most electrifying man in that ring in sports entertainment, and that's WW.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna echo him and piggyback. Yo, you did play a big part of that. You and Jordan Holt. And ladies and gentlemen, let me just bring you up to pace with us. It was my return match, but it was Team Quest versus Team Uriah. And if you've been watching the plug, and if you've been watching a lot of our stuff, if you haven't, go catch up on it. XtremeTVOnline.com. For $4.99, you get your first 5 days free, and for 5 days, you can catch up on what's been going on. But Uriah, he stepped in, and he was, he's just one of those little arrogant punks. It's one thing, your arrogance is something, SEPHIROTH, because you've been arrogant for a long time, and we've known you for a long time, and you've done this so rightfully so, you're entitled to your arrogance. But this young guy on the scene, he comes in, chest out, just arrogant for no damn reason. So he challenged me.
He's done a lot of under the desk jobs as well to get that arrogance.
Damn.
We weren't gonna bring that part of it up, but anyway.
How we doing so far, Mr. Manny? How we doing so far, boss man? Are we doing good?
I don't even think we dropped a cuss word yet.
I don't think we dropped a cuss word. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we dropped good.
Never mind.
What?
I don't want to be the one to cross that moment. Do we have to bleep head? I said head. I said good.
We all got some good.
Hey, you know what? We got a different format, but we also have a different platform as well. So, fuck it. You can say head if you want to. I like people to get. I mean, hey, Sheila loves. Look at it.
Hey, Elson said everybody wants head.
Everybody does.
It is what everybody wants. It's what everybody needs.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry. How the hell? Listen. Hold on. Before we turn this some bitch on the air, since we can cuss now, I'm going to go off script for a second. This motherfucker here. Listen, I done went underneath that table, hit my head 3 goddamn times, and he done kicked the cord out the fucking TV. No. It's okay. It's the Asylum. This is a new set. First off, before we go even any further, we need to get on this new set. We got a whole set.
Give thanks to Timothy. Timothy built this whole thing for us. And you're right. You're 100% right. Timothy did a wonderful job on his desk. Hey. You read my mind, Cam.
It's a beautiful set. Minus one screen. I'm never gonna let you live that down. That shit hurt.
You know what?
When I saw it go out, I saw you move your feet, and that move went around. It's okay.
Listen. A lot of people put a lot of work into this new setup, and I hope you guys enjoying it.
You put $20 down,
so
didn't you?
that is why.
You put $20. We back, baby. I don't know what you thought this was. This the goddamn Asylum.
It's a lot of people put a lot of work into this, okay? And so they just want things to run smoothly, you know, and, you know, we're going to get the IT that, I don't know, he's off right now because we're doing it. He's off right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my ass, we're going to cut to another camera angle, and I'm going to get my ass down there and I'm going to IT this thing.
You don't got to do
No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do
I eat sunflower seeds right now because y'all keep making me soak these things up.
Well, listen, see, like always, you want to spoil my moment, Seth. We was talking about me. Can we talk about me for a little bit?
Let's talk about you. Don't
You
worry
know,
about
so
that.
it was Team Uriah versus Team KWEST. And naturally, you know who I'm going to put on in my corner. Those people I know I can trust with anything related to that ring. And that was Cam Jackson and Jordan Hope. We went a long way. You know, we it's not been an easy road. We've had our moments, but we have definitely gelled together, and I trust these guys with anything, and they were my team. And we took on Uriah, and for whatever reason, I don't know why he picked them, but he picked manny-mac and Murph Mancini out of all people. Money Enterprise.
Murph got a hell of a punch.
And he swings a hell of a chair too. I'm not gonna lie. But ladies and gentlemen,
you got to go to that felt.
Boy, you got to go to XtremeTVOnline.com to see what we're talking about on that. But yo, it was a great return. We did come out victorious, Team KWEST. I am still commissioner. Cam Jackson, Jordan Hope.
Yo, it's not very moment, and I will say this, and I'll be quick. But it's not very much moments in this anymore. I've been doing this for a little while. Y'all been doing this for a while. You know, it's not very many moments where you suspend your own belief, and you know what the deal is. I don't go too far, but you know what the deal is, and you get to suspend your own belief. I was genuinely, I can honestly say, I was on cloud 9 for a week after that. From meeting you to you saying, "Hey man, I'm gonna get back in the ring. You either gonna help me or I'm gonna find a way to get back in the ring." And to the moment that it actually happened, and not that you got back in the ring, you got back in the ring as a professional wrestler in 2023 and wrestled like you were here in 2023. You didn't get in the ring and slow it down like it was 99 or 04, 05. No, you got in the ring like it was 2023, and for that, I know a lot of people gave you your props, but I want to say on air in front of everybody, you did that shit. Congratulations.
I most definitely, that means a lot. I appreciate it.
You definitely did that shit. I'm probably going to go to hell for saying this because, you know, my God don't like me saying nice things. But, you know, I would say you definitely did your thing, and I'll bow down to you for that because you've came a long road. A long road, boys.
Was that long? Really? Really? Damn. I mean, okay, I'll take that. I was on death's bed. Okay, it was a long road. We get it. Shit.
I ain't been that way, boss, but you know.
Long damn
You
road.
know, but that goes into something that we'll probably talk about later on. But Sephiroth brought up to me today, you know, or yesterday, one of the 2 days. Hey, if you commit to something, you can do it. You can do it. And you live in proof. And that's just, I'm so proud to have been a spoke in that wheel to get you back where you wanted to be.
Yo, and I definitely appreciate every single one of you. Hell, and even your ass, Sephiroth. Yeah, okay? Because I will say, you know, we've been doing the Asylum for, a year and a half now, and we've been back and forth, but, you know, had some words that actually really was motivating enough to get me and motivated enough to get back in there. So like I said, I appreciate both of you fellas. Jordan Hope, can't forget about you either. And yo, That was a great one. So, but enough about me. Now, let's talk about let's talk about Sephiroth. All right.
Okay, let's do it.
Now, Sephiroth, you just said, glad that I'm back in the ring, ready for you to kick my ass, blah, blah, blah. However, you got a little something going on your damn self right now. As of lately, and once again, ladies and gentlemen, XtremeTVOnline.com, $1.99. Last few months, you've taken up issue with Facade. So, we've not been here for a while to talk about this, but I like to hear from the horse's mouth. Would you like to discuss that? Why is it Facade that you decide you just want to go after?
It's not for his damn title like everyone think it is. Sephiroth do not care about Earthlings' possessions or materialistic things. I have a personal vendetta against him and his woman. Okay? Coming in XWW, thinking they have a gold chair to sit in, thinking they have an AC blowing on them, thinking they can have the red carpet rolled out for them coming into XWW. Sephiroth don't care about Go See. You see, no disrespect, Cam, but he's a 2-time. Probably going to be a 3-time, 4-time, 5-time, 6-time, 7-time before this road is done. And he's going to emphasize on that because for him, he count his blessings and his standards by how many times he won that title, Sephiroth. And that's not just him. That's the rest of mankind. And Sephiroth is not your average individual. I want your morale. I want your soul. I want your purity. I want to corrupt an individual. Nothing please Sephiroth more than corrupting someone. And he walks around with that stupid spray painting his posters for these stupid little kids in the movies.
Yeah.
I want to strip that innocence, his innocence, from him. My eyes have been set on Facade for a couple of months, and you're right. And XWW, KWEST, thank you for finally booking a match between me and him. Finally.
Well, I mean, you kind of forced my hand on that. I mean, it's only so much I'm gonna let you, like, you know, I would rather you see a man face to face and eye to eye. You know,
it took me interrupting his match for 3 months in a row, putting him through doors, tombstone him through tables, to get you to finally listen, Commissioner.
Okay, but you do know some people would look at that as somewhat of a cowardly way to get your attention. Just saying. Don't shoot the messenger, you know. Sephiroth, I know, like to look people in the eyes, but this guy jumping somebody from the back and all this tables. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know who it was. I didn't know who it was for a moment, so I just like, you know, oh no, Sephiroth did
he
something.
fixed it.
You know.
Must be a short in that cord.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I got IT feet. You ain't know that? I was down there working. I was doing 2 things at once.
Quest, I just had a nasty mental video of your feet.
We're not gonna talk about my feet, all right? In all honesty, really, you know, some people talking about they 10 toes down. I can't say that.
I wasn't going to.
I can't say that.
I wasn't going to say that. I was going to let you live. I wasn't going to put you.
But yeah,
I already said what I said before.
So, yeah, well, Sephiroth, you know,
That could have been better.
Just saying.
Holy shit! Big pop for the soundboard.
You know that. But yeah. So Sephiroth, my thing is, I have a saying here. You know, same thing I dealt with Uriah. Same thing I do with Thomas Xtreme. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. So I've been hearing you squeak for a minute now, so I want to see what this looks like with you and Fasad when you actually meet face to face, not face to back, not back to table, actually face to face.
The same thing is going to happen to him that happened to his wife, Danny Moe. She's lost her title and she is nothing. And that is the exact same thing that's going to happen to Fasad. Because, see, I'm going to take that title and trash it. Okay? I'm going to throw it in the dumpster because I don't give a shit about it. And that's going to destroy him even more. Because his whole life is based around some worldly, materialistic things.
Well, I mean, Sephiroth, we're all in this business.
No comment. I'll wait till you ask about how Cam's been doing. Because this brother done said, I care about titles. I emphasize titles, which I do. I do care about titles, promoters. But not for those reasons.
It's okay, Cam. You were from this place. I'm from the Netherboard.
No. Hell no. I'm from a place called Up the Damn Street. Let me tell you something. Now, Sephiroth, the title, the importance of the title has nothing to do with the gold, the leather, the strap itself. It has all to do with the person holding it. The reason why I emphasize my title reigns is because when I'm champion anywhere, everybody knows that I have that title. Everywhere.
I mean, you're from up the damn street. That's probably the shiniest thing you've ever held in your life.
You're damn right.
I understand.
But would you rather, these people rather their hero be from up the damn street than from some place
Call it Netherboard.
which we still don't know how far it is from Monroe.
I do know they molest bears down here.
Bears. I don't even know if we can say bears. I think the world knows what bears are now.
What?
God damn it, my football coach told me that. He said, hey Cam, you might be a big bear like me. I said, what? He said, big man, I said, oh Lord.
Hey.
There's nothing wrong with
This
it.
is the alphabet month, all right?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with him.
The man want to run around here with a big hairy.
I did not know that.
I didn't
found that
either.
out. My coach told me that. Yes, I guess that was him coming out. It's Pride Month. Shout out to everybody that had to go through all that shit.
That's right. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something to get us canceled. Don't say nothing bad.
This is our first show back.
Just hold it up. You got dog on it. Shout out to y'all. And we're drinking BL. We can't say the.
Yeah, because we support that.
We support everybody, man.
You know, hey.
We
My
support
only issue.
Oh boy.
My only issue.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I got to express my issues.
Hey, I want to say I love him. I told you from the start, Sephiroth loves nothing but more corrupt. And if you want to talk about corrupt, it don't get no more corrupt than that. So I'm good. They're good in my book. All right, we're going down on a long stroll boardwalk.
My only issue with that community is that every year they add a fucking letter to the fucking whatever it is. You know,
Yeah, I can
we're just gonna
understand
call them
that.
the alphabet community, which I'm cool with that. That means everybody fit in there somewhere. Pick a letter. You're
Right.
probably part of it.
Right.
That's my only issue.
Yeah.
I like to call them.
I am trying to be a better person. So I am trying to call people what they want to be called or what they want to be referred to as, whether that be he, she, they. So, like I said, I couldn't. All right, on a shoot, I don't know what you're going through. I don't. I had this conversation with a close associate of my own. I don't know what you're going through. I'll never know. Well, let me not say never know in that sense, but I'll say I won't know because I don't know if I have a child that's going through that. You know what I mean? So that's why I say I might find out a different way on what that feels like. But As far as I go, that book is not even in the library for me right now. So I just need to try to support y'all best way I can. That's all I can do. I just be the homie. I can be Brother Cam. That's all I can be. And I'm happy to be that for you.
Yeah, and I'm with you on that. I support good people. Period.
Right.
That's just me. But I can't say that I understand it either, because I don't. I get confused as hell too, especially.
I understand it perfectly fine. Okay, I love it to death. SEPHIROTH love it, and I'm going to tell you this right now. Keep it away from my kids.
Do we want to, Cam? You know, we don't want to. We're gonna move. We're gonna keep it moving. All right? We're just gonna keep it moving. All right. And listen, shout out to whoever. Listen, Tim, you did one hell of a job on this desk. This shit is this is nice.
You know what? And the crazy thing is, you hired some idiot named Ed to come in there and do that desk.
And Ed never showed up.
Ed never showed up, man.
Oh, Tim.
Hey.
I want to. My PR, because that's one of the things I had to get from us getting canceled. I had to get a PR. And one of the things I want to give a shout out to Adonica, because she told me that you're going to have to let the viewers know who you are first before you can say the thing, so they know who you are. They know that you're joking around. Mm-hmm. So she said, once your fan base know who you are, then you can cross them lines. So I'm going to say thank you. And for that, I'm going to look into this camera and let y'all know who I am. It doesn't matter who I am. The bottom line is, we say what we want, we do what we want, because this is the motherfucking asylum. And if you don't like that, read that damn sign on his desk.
I mean, that was beautifully put.
You know, so I got a question, Quest, if you don't mind sparing the time. Where's Dom? Is he coming back with us when we commit to more dates and get this show on the road? Is Dom coming back?
Because right now, it's just too many black folks here right now.
Yeah, you know.
Status quo.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. We definitely need a white man on set.
White man on set.
We definitely need him here. But Dom, just like all of us, we've been gone for a while. Life happens, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has a life. So scheduling right now, we're working it out.
Yeah.
Scheduling, transportation, communication, all that stuff. But you guys, this is what you do. Let us know when y'all want to see Dom back.
Especially since the comment section will be active here on YouTube. This is youtube.com/XWW Wrestling. You could always find us, always, and importantly, most importantly, first and foremost, at XtremeTVOnline.com. $4.99 monthly. First what, Quest?
Hey, first 5 days are free.
Boy, I tell you,
7 days to a week. Why not 7?
because, you know, our owners seeing the
Yeah, we can't afford all that. We don't want to give, we got to make
that might be worse. We might get shot if I let that
What
happen.
is our next show?
Oh, we'll get to that. You jumping out.
I was just wondering because I heard through the grapevine that the first 50 people will get free hot dogs.
Oh, Lord. Well, I don't know. I don't know which show we're talking about.
That's
The
a
show I heard it's going to be chicken wings there. That's what I heard.
Hey, man. Of course, you ain't allowed being around no goddamn wings no more. Everybody, we definitely dropped an episode about Quest at the Block Party by now. If you haven't, the archives are still. Actually, I don't know where the hell the archives are. I don't want to give you no false information.
we got the archives on XtremeTVOnline.com.
Hopefully. And if they're not there, we'll have brand new archives if you keep tuning in. I'm sorry, Quest, keep going.
But listen, we're back. I'm back. SEPHIROTH is back. Let's get into you. Cam Jackson.
Yes, sir.
You are back. You are back as tag team champion.
Yes, sir. Proud of it.
Now, not only that, you have also made history, right? You know, you are also XWW's second double champion. You also the hardcore champion.
Yeah. I would never saw that motherfucker coming. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not listen when you. Yeah. If there was a list of wrestlers, and it said one of these guys had to win the hardcore title, I wouldn't even. My name wouldn't be nowhere near on that damn list. But I will say that I like a challenge, and I think the this is pro wrestling. I think the wrestling world, because I don't want to go too far, but I say the wrestling world or the XWW world has a challenge in store for me that I need to seek through and commit to. So that's what the hardcore championship is to me. My goal, I haven't been a real good champion so far. I've only defended it once or twice. I haven't done any hardcore-esque promotional material. That's all going to change. Right now, I want to.
That has to do with me.
But I want to ride this wave out with Jordan Holt, because you know how I feel. Jordan Holt is an exceptional talent, and we are learning. We really are learning from each other. Every time we tag, we've tagged one time in a different place. I learned a lot from Jordan, because Jordan learns a lot from me. So when you see that, when you open that type of passage with one another, you become more than just two wrestlers teaming up. You now become a tag team. You know what I mean? Now I've got his back in situations. Now when I'm going through a tough time in life, I'm like, yo, Jordan, man, you got any advice on this? And vice versa. Yesterday we hung out talking about life. That was crazy. So trust me, when I'm 100%. When I'm 100% focused on where me and Jordan are going to take these tag titles, which I can already spoil that answer, that's up, then the hardcore title will elevate with it, I promise.
Oh, yeah. Like I say, you guys are the legitimate tag champions. You guys represent the company well as tag champions. Ladies and gentlemen, again, XtremeTVOnline.com. You go back and see when these guys retained their title and they took it off of Whiskey Business, who had no business having it in the first place. But I get it. Those are two tough son of a bitches.
Yo.
And how they won the belt, underhanded. But then again, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Nah, you
that's
see
the
me.
New England Patriots way.
You see me. I mean, that whole Baby Blue run was, that was coming. That was some of my most creative work.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I had to think of a new way the ref couldn't catch me.
Yeah.
In Whiskey Business, they don't care about that. They don't care if the ref see him or not. They don't cheat. They're cheating ass fat fucks. And they drink beer with their ass in the air.
Yeah, and I got a bone to pick with them as well. So, one thing about Cam Jackson and Jordan Holt, like, I rocks with them because they rocks with me. And so now, any beef you guys have, I mean, hey, it's just inherently I'm there with you. So these guys were pretty upset at me, in our past show we just had this past weekend at Waxhaw. They had to actually let me know and they let me know exactly how angry they were. But again, I don't want to get out of the way. Y'all know where to go find it. So, but yeah, like I say, those guys, they're tougher than $2 steaks. But I mean, we know who the best talent was, and that's you and Jordan Holt.
Yo, man, I will say this. I'm gonna give Whiskey Business this. They know how they're the perfect opponents. They're the perfect adversaries. It's just like we can, if in XWW, I will say this. This is where I will toot my horn a little bit, because it's not just tooting my horn, it's tooting Whiskey Business and Jordan Holt's horn. The four of us could go anywhere and do the same thing we're doing here, and it's going to be a hit. I'm glad that this is an exclusive XWW product. That's what I'm trying to say. But I will say that Whiskey Business and the decision makers about putting us together, all good talents deserve a round of applause.
I'm gonna put my foot in Whiskey Business ass.
You're gonna have to get all that beer out of the ass first. Johnny drank beer ass up.
Listen, yeah, I don't appreciate them putting their hands on me. I'm gonna put my foot in the ass. I tell you that. That's coming. You best believe that it's coming. And ladies and gentlemen, you can see it at XtremeTVOnline.com for $4.99. First 5 days free.
Yes, sir.
How many times we gonna plug that?
Hey, man. Yo, speaking of that, that's another thing that's been big on us. The plug here. As of this month, we don't have a plug dropped yet. But these last few months, man, that's been really the only or the biggest consistent XWW thing that we've had going on. And you kind of host that, man. You do host that. And let me know how it is on that side of the camera. You know me. I'm back there in the producing pit, so I don't really get to see how the superstars interact and
let me tell you how
feel
the
the
plug
energy
works. Like, ladies and gentlemen, you can go to YouTube, XWWWrestling.com and check out the plug. The plug is dare I say, like a flagship. We put it out there. I bring in new talent, unheard of talent you hadn't seen around XWW just yet, and they get to do what I call conflict resolution. They get in that ring, and then, like two men, they get to settle their differences. Now, the beauty of that is that it's free. The beauty of that is that everybody that comes on the show tears it up. And what it does, it gives you an introduction to XWW. So those of you who are new to XWW, that's just a taste of what you get. Now, you can go back. You can go back and see, I think Sephiroth and Lord Hammer. Sephiroth and Merman City, they about tore the whole studio down and set it on fire and everything else. Like, they really raised the bar.
You get to see yourself when KWEST was river dancing that fire out, y'all. Bro, I have never laughed so hard.
River dancing.
We
got the voice of XWW with his shirt chest naked. He chest naked running around,
bro,
to put a fire out.
I don't think I've ever laughed so hard in a wrestling setting in my fucking life. First off, there's fire, there's light tubes, there's fire, there's Murph, there's Seth, there's damn Dom with his shirt off. KWEST is stomping out the fire. An associate of ours named K-Balls running, getting pots and buckets of water. Bro, I was in heaven. What else can you do? Listen, as an executive producer, KWEST, what do you do at that moment?
What can you do?
But laugh.
You can't do it laugh. Sephiroth
can't be mad at nobody.
He lost whole shoelaces. His whole foot was on fire. Like, he had no laces left, I don't know how they do that in another void, but, over here, it was hilarious. It was like, it was organized chaos. Is what it was.
Bro, it was great. No, and dare I say, I put that up against almost anything out there, man. That was good stuff.
Oh my gosh! As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go back and you can watch that one for free, ladies and gentlemen. Just go to XWWWrestling.com and look up the plug. You can catch up. What are we? How many are we in now?
What are we? 10 or 11 now?
Yeah, like,
almost 10 or 11.
About 10 or 11 now. Like every one of them, I haven't been disappointed with one yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, check it out. But oh my gosh, man. But anyway, yeah. So, you got Jordan Holt, you got Cam Jackson. They are now 2-time XWW Tag Team Champions. We have a show coming up, Battlefield. And you guys will be defending that title again. And this time again, Money Enterprise, they
outsource a lot, huh?
oh man, they do, you know. But here's my thing. Ever since Facade done it, and ever since you came in, and now you've done it, I think that's on everybody's mind now to be double champion here. So here we have our television champion, Christopher Prince. He wants to tag team, and he's with
Nathan Cross.
Yeah, Nathan Cross.
And other places they're known as Bad Magic.
So, he really thinks that he's gonna come in. He's gonna be the next double champion, you know. But you have to be real special to do that. And I'm not saying that Christopher Prince doesn't have the talent to be special. It's just the way he's gotten there. He's aligned himself with the wrong people. He just didn't have the fortitude to actually become double champion, right? Because he wants his the easy way.
I think. I feel like Christopher Prince is an exceptional talent once again, but I think Christopher Prince and Nathan Cross are going to mess up where everybody messes up when it comes to Cam Jackson and Jordan Holt. We actually do our homework. We don't. The reason why we win these matches isn't because we just showed up and won. Right. We do our homework. We know who we're wrestling. We understand that Chris Phoenix can go like nobody else in the Carolinas. We understand that Nathan Cross is one of the most incredibly in shape individuals in the Carolinas.
Man, that's one beautiful specimen. It's Nathan Cross.
So trust me, if you think Jordan and I haven't been going to the gym and looking at the fine ladies working out, just so we can understand why Nate's doing it. If you think that Jordan Holt and I haven't been driving through white neighborhoods yelling at people, because that's what Chris Prince does on a living. That's what he does on a daily basis for a living. If you think Jordan Holt and I have any stone unturned going into Looney Boy Brewing for Battlefield, and I'm not talking to you because you know what the deal is. I'm talking to people out there. If you think we're not ready, then you got another thing coming. You about to see some shit that you didn't think was possible out of Cam Jackson and Jordan Holt.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and again, it's coming through June 23rd.
Friday night.
And before we get into that, Father's Day, June 18th, we also have the third annual Cam Jackson's Block Party, the most viewed segment we've had on XtremeTVOnline.com, and we're bringing it back to you again at Divine Barrel Brewery.
Bro, it's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. You guys know you're invited. Anybody listening, you're invited. Come on out. Bring your daddy. Even if you don't like it, daddy, bring the motherfucker out, for Christ's sake. I mean, what we're trying to do is have a good time. You understand what the block party is. The block party is a spirit. It's not a wrestling show. It is a spirit. It is a fun time featuring pro wrestling. Not wrestling and having a good time at the wrestling show. No, this is a fun time featuring pro wrestling. And you know we're going to be out there with our wonderful partners at Divine Barrel Brewing. They take care of us. We never, ever, ever have to lift a finger when we're there. They're the smoothest team I've ever worked with. And trust me, you guys know how much I stress. So to have people that easy to work with is great. We're going to be out there at 3 p.m. start time, 3 p.m. bell time, and they're going to have tons of food trucks, tons of amenities, and you never know. There's usually a grill out there when we do one of these block parties, so come on out. It's going to be a good time. I mean, for the first time since last year, Fast as Hell and Maxwell is going to be there. And everybody knows shit goes down, so you got to bring your gear.
Oh, yeah.
You know, maybe he learned this lesson now. Being fast as hell, obviously, is not the best thing to be. You know? Hopefully he'll slow his ass down now.
What'd you say when he got injured? Because I can tell you what I said.
What did you say?
I went up to him and I said, I bet I can beat you in a race.
Oh, I couldn't get the yell out of my head. Oh! Oh!
He said, my grandma's phone. Grandma, answer your phone. God damn, what the hell type of ringer she got?
You guys are horrible, but anyway.
No, shout out to Ian Maxwell. And he, listen, yeah, I've been watching his road to recovery. He's been getting physical again, and, you know, I can't wait to see what he does this Sunday at the block party. He may not do
anything. It just shocked me because, you know, he's so quiet. I never heard him yell before, so hearing that yell just stuck in my brain, you know. I didn't know he could yell.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that. I was front and center to see that. That was something you don't want to see for any of you guys. You know, anybody that gets out there, which just goes to show when everybody comes at you, is wrestling fake?
Shit.
Fuck no, it's not fake. You know, these injuries are real. Like, you know, we put our lives on the line at every moment, every match. You know, you get in there for what, 5, 10, 15 minutes tops. Those are precious 15 minutes off of your life that you never know just that half second. You know, so
you're telling me.
I mean, you know, respect all wrestlers, indie wrestlers, pro wrestlers. Like, yo, we do this for your entertainment. I think I was talking about this on
a prior episode.
Facebook, the social media.
Yeah.
So, you know, I say, look, you got grown men and women running around in underwear and pajamas, you know, to entertain, you know, putting our bodies on the line just to entertain a bloodthirsty crowd that wants death and dismemberment. Like, we are some sick people that want to do that. But I love it. I love it every day.
It definitely brings it back to what humanity was built on.
That's true.
The old Coliseum days.
That's true.
Get two motherfuckers out there and let them kill each other.
That's right.
If one gets up, give him a steak. Like what?
Yeah.
Like what? You know. So speaking of that, people say it's not fake. I got a real serious question, and you know I don't know where we're at time wise, but I got a real serious question. Is it that the wrestling's fake, or is there just a lot of fake wrestlers? What is it? Because what would make a fan say that? I've had fans come up to me and say, you're a really good wrestler. I've never been called a fake wrestler, but I've had fans also come to me and say, that person's shit don't even look real. That person's stuff that looks fake as hell. So, is the problem the fans, or is it us now? In 2023, we already know what the world is. It's only going to get more and more exposed. So is it the fans' fault, or is it our fault for thinking that it was how it was back then? And some of these wrestlers need to step their goddamn game up. Is it one or two? It could be a little bit of both. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I want to get your opinion on that.
Hey, SEPHIROTH, you want to get? Okay, never mind.
Is the wrestling fake, or if it's the individual that is fake? Him is about the fakest goddamn wrestler I know. So the answer to that question, Mr. Cam, it's the goddamn wrestlers that are fake, because this sport is extremely real. My shoulder can contest to that. My hip can contest to that. My right knee can contest to that. I bet that tall Neanderthal ugly motherfucker don't have one injury. Why? Because he's fake as fuck.
Hey.
Is that how you really feel?
Hey, man. I don't want to divulge too much of that situation, but I'm inclined to take Sephiroth's side here, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I like Healer, but outside of locker rooms and venues, I like Healer. Inside, he's never met me personally with something like that, but he said some things about some people. If you can't put two and two together, that made me, or has acted some ways while some people were wrestling, that made me say, "Oh, dude, you know."
Yeah.
Come on, dude. That was, especially knowing what you've been through here.
Yeah.
That really didn't say that. I stopped talking to him.
Yeah.
That's one person I stopped talking to.
Yeah.
And I hate that it had to be a name drop, but hey, Manny, this is what you wanted.
But I mean, ever since the sort of the curtain's been pulled back, with WWE and all this stuff, and it came out that a lot of stuff is predetermined and all that. Like, okay. Then the fans think they know it. Like, oh, okay, well, if you already know somebody's going to win this and somebody's going to win that. What you don't realize is that we still have to get in there and perform. Yeah. You still have to do what it is for whatever, whatever script story you want to get to. It still takes athletes to get people there. So is wrestling fake? Absolutely not. Like, he just gave you a rundown on his. I had a strain growing before. I've had concussions. I've bled before. Those are real, and concussion is real. Chair shots are real, You don't fake stuff like that.
Right.
You want to give me a rubber chair swinging? Okay, yeah, fake. I've not seen one wrestling match ever that used a rubber chair. Oh, you know what?
Because they know they catch more hell.
I've actually been to some mud shows. And they use them little plastic chairs. Okay, yeah, all right. I take that back.
Well, plastic chairs are fine as long as you don't sell them like death shots. Yeah. In my opinion. But that's going into a whole different realm. My thing is, so that's the reason why I asked that is because my theory is there's both. There's fake wrestlers, and then there's fans that want to know too much.
Right.
And with the combination of the two, the only solution is to create scenarios where people don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You create a scenario where people don't give a fuck if this guy's a real wrestler or not, or don't give a fuck if how it ends, or the fans don't give a fuck that it's fake. That's good shit, and that's what we're. When you walked into Monroe, we did that. Yeah. Nobody cared anymore. Nobody cared about if we were gonna get in there and fucking fight to the death. You know what I mean? Nobody cared about if we were gonna swing chairs or if I really am a one time internet. You know what I mean? Right. Or if Jordan really, if I'm really from up the dam. Nobody cared. They were there because this story, this scenario, was more important than the people in it.
Right.
That, to me, is the problem. That is the problem. There's not enough of that.
You're right. And another thing that just it really pisses me off to the highest of festivity is this new generation, these new guys that come in. And, I do take my hat off for them. Some of them, they do train. They get in there and they do their training. But the thing that pisses me off is that, and I don't know if this comes from just them or if it comes from their trainer, they actually don't get the art of wrestling. So they get in here, they learn something new in training, and then they run and tell their friends. They run and tell these fans. These fans ask something. And then they expose everything that you just learned. So yeah, you will. You okay over there?
Brother did say he loved earlier. That's nothing for him. He just looked at you and normal. Like no couth at all. Just like the last time you heard the word
in the office. Just in the office. Whatever. Not so deep next time. What? But Yeah, that pisses me off. And again, I don't know if it's the trainers or if it's just the kids that just don't respect the business enough. You know, okay.
There's a lot of that too.
Yeah, you just, because what really kills me is when fans, come to me and they're trying to talk to me with wrestling terminology. Like, my God, where did you even hear that from? Who taught you that? Because I'm not going to have that conversation with you because you're not in our world. Stay in your world.
Right.
Cheer, clap, boo.
See, and that's where you get points. I've seen you do that. Seth will do that. I'll do that. You guys have watched me walk into shows and cuss out the fans on the way in. Because that's what we have to train the audience to understand. All right, you get the performer. Like I'll level with you because you're a fan and we need you to make this thing run. That's not cliche. I know it sounds cliche, but we do need the fans. But when it gets to a point, if I'm trying to walk in this building, that's a chance for me to turn my character. I'm going in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going in, and there's not enough wrestlers that stick to like you keep them where they need to be. You give them enough to keep them interested, but you keep them where they need to be. Like there's nothing wrong with peeling back the curtain a little bit. There's a lot wrong with tearing that bitch down.
Right. Right. And I mean, like I said, I love this, but it just, I wish this new generation coming up would really, or even these people that are training them. Because, again, if you don't know no better, you don't know no better.
Right.
So, but wherever the disconnect is coming from, I wish somebody would connect back with that. Because that's just one thing that won't happen. I don't, to my grave, I would not talk to a fan in wrestling terms.
Right.
This is something I would never do.
It's the crazy thing is wrestlers, and George Styles says it best. Gosh, we worked so hard to get this language. You want to give it away? Cam, what are you doing? Gosh.
Yeah.
Like, and that's exactly what will come out of. Like, you want to give it away? What did I teach you? Okay, buddy. Gosh.
Shout out to George South.
Shout out to George South. But no, like we used to speak, before, not we, but before us, they were speaking Carney because of that reason. Like, they shouldn't be able to give it away. Now that we have our own terms, like what is shoot, and I know I use them a lot because I'm a wrestler and I overdo it. I have to catch myself. I've said shoot like 5 times on this thing. Right. You know what I mean? The terms shoot, kayfabe, promo, babyface, heel. That's not shit. That shouldn't even be in our vocabulary to fans. You know what I mean? That should just be our secret word. Is
right. Like you said, we discussed that because we know what we're talking about. I'm not gonna have a fan call to be told, "Hey, who's the heel?"
Yeah.
What?
What with that?
The heel's at the bottom of your damn shoe. The hell you talking about a heel?
I need
who's the good guy or who's the bad guy? That's what all you need to know. That is your communication.
You said the heel at the bottom of your damn shoe.
Like,
now that's gonna go viral right there.
But I mean, listen. I can't talk to a fan in wrestling terminology because guys, like, be a fan and just be a fan and just enjoy the show. Just enjoy the show.
That was a big pop.
Oh God! But listen, we got 2 more minutes. SEPHIROTH, you got anything else to say on this other than choking, gagging, or whatever y'all fucking call it now, whatever?
I would like to say that the heel goes at the bottom of your damn shoe. I tell you that shit right now. Huh?
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen,
an hour went by extremely fast.
It definitely did.
Oh man,
but hey,
I missed this.
Listen, I missed this, but I'm
glad we are.
If
I had something to say, you're gonna cut me off.
Well, I mean, hell, you only had 2 minutes. Damn, can we close the show?
Give a shout out to. Thank you for the Asylum being back. I want to thank Timothy for getting his desk bill. Let's rock and roll.
Timothy, this is really beautiful.
Fuck you, Ed. Gave you all that goddamn money. You ain't put the damn desk together, Ed.
Fuck Ed.
What race is that?
Black.
Oh Lord. Was Timothy Mexican?
West African black.
Oh, where's Timothy?
What?
Oh, Timothy's black too. Yeah, it's just a difference, you know.
Mexican, Mexicans get it done.
And they do it for the Lolo.
Yeah.
Me Jimmy at Home Depot, jump in the back of their truck. Let's go.
Hey.
Hit 'em.
Hey. Let me stop. I know we at the time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Asylum, our return episode, has been great. My co-hosts love these guys to death. But hey, we're back, guys, and with that, don't forget, check us out. Battlefield at Lenny Boy Brewery on the 23rd, and Cam Jackson's Block Party, Father's Day, June 18th, and we'll be returning to Waxhaw. Was it 13th or the 14th? 14th?
I think.
13th, 14th?
Yeah, 14th.
Yeah, 14th. We're back in Waxhaw at Waxhaw Tap House.
That's what it was. It was Waxhaw that it was.
July 14th.
Yeah, July 14th, that's Waxhaw. The first 50 people get free hot dogs.
Oh, God, have mercy. I don't even think they have no hot dogs.
And you
Anyway,
get
ladies
two.
and gentlemen.
You get two if you eat the first one a long way.
I mean, I'm going to get 6 free ones.
Ladies and gentlemen, another episode of The Asylum. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.